as they approach the final furlong. Say You Can now just needs another 16th and a half to go. Quick Kick is the only one with a chance to get her. She is gaining ground, but the wire's coming fast. Say You Can, Quick Kick, they hit it together.
Clico has taken charge with 1 furlong to go. Clico pulling clear now by 3 from top. Then Sturgeon Moon, Deloraine, and Golden Eye Magic is next. They're close to home. A toast to Clico. Clico in the Delhi Racing Form, Indiana Oaks, and Clico well on top.
Magnitude coming down to the final furlong, suddenly 4 lengths in front. Magnitude strutting his stuff in the Iowa Derby. It's just a matter of how far. 7, 8 lengths in front as they come through the final 16th. It is Magnitude, and he was ready to roll.
Tip Top Thomas a furlong away with Johnny Velasquez. Tip Top Thomas tackled by Cole Battle. And these two fight hard past the 16th. And Publisher now angles out. Brother Kenny on the outside. Tip Top Thomas. Tip Top Thomas has won the Indiana Derby.
Well, some top performances from some 3-year-olds that we saw yesterday right here on FanDuel TV. And Gabby, I think we need to start with the 3-year-old that's returning for the second half of the year. What was your takeaway from the performance from Magnitude yesterday?
I think he's a serious horse, Joaquin, and he picked up where he left off before. Obviously, he was sidelined for several months for trainer Steve Asmus. And when you see a race like that on form, that really flashy 109 Beyer speed figure down at the fairgrounds, you definitely have questions of whether or not that was a fluke or if they could ever repeat that again. But he came back off that long layoff to win yesterday, and he got a 105 Beyer, stopping the clock in very fast time. And obviously, this 3-year-old picture, Joaquin, I don't know if you feel the way that I do, but it just seems like it's getting deeper and stronger. And when you think about a race like the Traverse, which I think they might be penciling in, you know, that's going to be an unbelievable race. Yeah, and even looking towards the Breeders' Cup Classic, right? The 3-year-old division versus the older horses.
Yeah, especially when you look at this 3-year-old division. This was already a group that had some depth to it, and now there's been horses that have been out of sight, out of mind, like a Magnitude, and he's just adding to the depth chart of this 3-year-old division this year. Magnitude, back-to-back 9-length victories, back-to-back triple-digit Beyer speed figures. As Gabby told you, the number coming back a 105. And Gabby, when you look at that 105 Beyer, that ranks him right up there with Sovereignty and Journalism, who are the top 2 3-year-olds right now.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And the scary thing about it is that might even just be a stepping stone for that horse. I mean, obviously it was coming in off of a layoff. You don't know how cranked up he was for that race. I know it was, you know, the company was okay, but there were definitely no Sovereignties or Journalisms in that field yesterday. So he will have to step up against some really quality horses in the latter half of the summer. But if that was just a starting point for him, it's kind of scary to think about what he's capable of moving forward. I'm just happy to see him back. Honestly, considering how impressive his performance was down at the fairgrounds, I'm happy that it wasn't a fluke because it just makes this 3-year-old picture even more interesting.